Deep in my village, before the sun rises, the journey begins. From harvesting fresh palm fruits to cooking them over open fire. This is how we create the rich red palm oil you use every day. Just hard work, tradition and fire. Come with me and experience the process from start to finish. Hey, this is Deckers. You're welcome to another vlog. Welcome back. Today I'm taking you deep into my village to show you how we turn fresh palm fruits into rich red palm oil. From harvest to the final drop, this is the real tradition process you don't get to see every day. Let's get into it. This all starts by you going to the farm. You pay people that actually cut these fruits down. When you cut it down, you bring it home like so. We have lots of palm oil, so I didn't want to miss this opportunity to show you guys how we actually process palm fruits in my village, my town, Nsukka. So when you cut these things, there are some that are already removed from the main fruits. You then pick them one by one. You pick them and then pack them. Then what you actually do to other ones is that you try and use an axe or cutlass or whatever, then separate it. You separate it to make the process easier. Okay, while separating this, you have to be very careful because it's very big. Someone was hired to actually do this, and the person had to pieces them like this. As seen, it's a lot oil. Actually, they did this oil bit by bit, but the one I could cover before I traveled back to my base, I covered it for you guys. So the guy had to, try and separate this palm fruits from the main stem. He would do this till he finishes everything. When I actually traveled home, this was not the process. I did oil. There was a process I was using. Very soon you will see it and I will explain the difference. We did everything traditionally. No machine. There was no machine then. Everything we did was from the scratch, picking, cooking. Then there was a long mortar we used then with legs. I wish I could still see people that do this so that I could also cover this traditional way of doing palm fruits, because I didn't see it again. I was so surprised. They've actually started doing this with machines, a mini machine I might call it. Makes it much more easy. So when they finally removed it from the stem, you now sit patiently and select these palm fruits from. These things are like thorns. Okay, you have to be careful when you are selecting it. So this process now, you're going to be selecting till you now select all those palm fruits. And when you're done with selecting the palm fruits from those thorns, you will now start cooking. This is a very big pot. We added all the palm fruits inside. Some, the ones that were already ready, and then we put enough fire under it and started cooking it. You're going to be cooking this palm fruit till it's soft, or what you might say done, but you just have to be patient while cooking this palm fruit. Okay, you cook till you're sure it's soft. Like I told you people, this was not actually the way we were doing it when I was much more younger than I was in my place, because we've always had lots of palm trees. We've always had this, so I did it as a child, and we use legs. So while this process, when it's done, what we usually do is that we allow it to cool off, because we're going to use our legs to mash this palm fruit before starting the following process. But guys, that was not what I meant. Okay, when those palm fruits were ready, this is where it stops at home for now. We're going to carry it to a place where they actually grind, or will I say grind, start another process. And when we're going, we have to go while it's hot. This process requires the palm fruit to actually be very, very hot. So when we get to this place, they actually have 3 sets of the engine. As we proceed, I'll be explaining what the engine does. So this place they added it was how they actually price when they want to blend it for you or grind it, or I don't know what to say now. They will use that paint bucket to measure it. I think each one is 600. So they will put it in this first engine. They will start it. You can see where they started it. What this does is what our legs used to do for us before. This is an improvement. I was so excited, you know. I was even thinking of oil business is fine, and if you can do this and get people that will do it for you, you can actually start an oil business, you know. You try and make your own, you know. I was just working as I was thinking about it. You can organize something like this and then start your own business. So this thing will mash your palm fruit. This is the first process. So these things that are coming, part of them are oil. They call it ogiri. It's part of oil. So my mom was like, they should please put that water. I think she had experience with the one she had. So they were putting it in a gallon. There was a gallon here they brought. So after mashing it, they will now remove it from the engine. You saw them removing it from the engine. This is the first step, and this is the fourth machine to add these things. It makes life so easy. Making palm fruit is not that easy, guys. It is not. I have done it, and seriously, it's hard work. Okay, it's hard work. So you see how they will do everyone like this. Remember, I said this palm fruit should be hot while doing the stuff. It should be very hot, and if it gets cold, there's a possibility it might not remove all the oil. You know, you will lose in oil because it will not be able to squeeze out all your oil very well. And like some of them said, they said this process is actually easier and simpler, and it does not allow the oil waste. So the traditional way we were doing it, apart from being very hard, it was not allowing us make profits because we were not bringing out all these oils very well. So this is it, guys. I was super excited. This was the first time I experienced this engine. Okay, I've seen people on the internet, they stopped at this engine, but the second engine will actually wow you. This second engine, what does it do? It now separates the palm kernel. Like this fruit, everything about this fruit is cash. It's a cash crop. Everything about it is profit. The oil will be extracted. Then there's something again, an extract that you can use for making your fire. I used it in a lot of my village vlogs to make fire while cooking food. This is now this second engine. What it does is just to separate that evovo palm fruit extract. Okay, it will now separate it. See them, they are trying to remove it to make it easier for the engine. And then while they are separating, it will separate that evovo from the palm kernel. This palm kernel, guys, you don't want to know the kind of money they get from this palm kernel. It is used for cream, soap. There's a cream, a healing cream for kids. I think a very medicinal oil. And then this evovo that they are bringing out, or palm oil extract, is where the oil is. This place is where they are going to be squeezing out this oil. The second machine. Actually, they started there was an engine to start the first machine, an engine to start this one. You see the palm fruits falling off. Okay, you see the palm fruits falling off. This is amazing. This is something that before we use our hands to do it. So it makes this thing simple, because in Nsukka they have lots of oil. When I say oil, I'm still arguing it. You might say they are one of the states Enugu State, if you come to Enugu State, Nsukka, they are one of the places that have palm oil in Nigeria. Okay, one of the places. They might not be the only place, but trust me, these guys have oil, and they know how to do this oil. It's not about having the oil. They know how to get the final products, guys. I've been out of Nsukka. I've tried so many oils, and they are the best. After separating these the extracts and palm fruit, the kernels, this is the last engine that you're going to use, guys. You see, 3 engine. This 3 engine makes life so easy for you. They will now bring that vuvu. That vuvu they are putting inside this place, that palm fruit extract. They didn't add any other thing, guys. The day I went, let me say small story about my life that day. God, it started raining, you know. It's already rainy season. When I was covering this, it was rainy season, and this is the palm fruit season. It rained heavily. Okay, the rain was massive. The rain was seriously massive. Just started like that, you know. And like they said, I was happy where I went to cover the palm oil production. It's a new place, and actually I had space unlike other places. And when I wanted to travel, my dad was like, okay, if you wanted to cover it, why don't you wait, follow them on Saturday and do everything. It started raining. Actually, the rain disturbed. Remember I said these palm fruits should be warm, at least warm, hot or warm, when they are doing this, so that it allows it extract all the oil from it. But this rain just started. I experienced rain. When I was videoing, my mom was like, she was so skeptical that maybe lighting, there was a lot of lightning. We were scared. We were here, you can see me here. It was beginning to be cold. It was just raining. We had to, you know, try and cover ourselves from the rain. And these girls, they were young, but they were still doing this work. They were so hard working, and they were packing our palm kernels. You know, they have to pack it for you. They pack the palm fruit extra, that place we are going to get the oil from, pack everything for you, and then give it to you while doing. So this is now the last engine. They pour that vuvu they extracted here, and then put something like wood to make it tight, and they start rolling this. They start tightening it. There will be 2, you know, tightening it. Guys, you will see the magic. As they are tightening, the oil is pouring out. Are you seeing how the oil is pouring out? This is magic. They told me the oil they bring here, you know, when machine does something, you can see it will be faster, the products will be much. And guys, this is it. Can you see the oil? Okay, this is the palm oil. I was amazed. And this is not the final product. Okay, I want to say something here. This is not the final product. When we got home, it rained heavily. Okay, the rain disrupted me. I've done this palm oil before. There is a process that makes Nsukka oil different from other people. The way they cook it. If you keep this, it looks like an oil, but when you cook it, the next day it's going to congeal. It's not the real oil yet. So when you get home, this particular oil you're seeing, they said you have to add just little water, and then put it on fire, and then cook it till you get that scent. There's a scent that whenever you see Nsukka palm oil, you want a roasted yam or boiled yam. You just want to, because of the scent you're getting from it. So you're going to be cooking this oil, okay, cooking it and making it fine. Okay, the rain was massive. I will give it to these girls. Okay, these girls are hard working, you know. Oh, I'm still recovering from my travel experience. Okay, I did something I've not done for a long time, and that was that. So this were the oil still coming out from this, and the person that went to do the oil with us, to process this oil in this male's place, said that we'd have gotten much more oil. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you in my other videos.